I can't believe it. It's everything I ever wanted. I'm gonna cry. Resident Evil 2 Remake. Oh my god, I know I'm late to talking about this. Actually, I already talked about it on this channel. Our initial reaction at E3 when we were all in LA. But I just have to say, I've been making videos on Resident Evil 2 Remake. Where is it? What is it? Is it going to be like Resident Evil 7 first person? Is it going to be like Resident Evil 4? Is it going to be fixed camera angles? Is it a full-blown remake? There were so many questions, and all of them got answered basically, and I'm so freaking excited for this game, I can't even express it to you. Gavin, are you excited for Resident Evil 2? So when they first announced the game, I wasn't sure if it was in first person or third person, and I really wanted it to be third person, but it didn't. At the actual E3 conference, they didn't show any gameplay for some reason, and then they showed gameplay on a different trailer on YouTube, like right afterwards, and I was like, why wasn't that at the E3 conference? Because in the crowd, I was like, is it what I want it to be? Is it what I want it to be? And I never found out until after the conference, but sooner or later, I did find out, and it's in third person. It looks so perfect. It just reminds me of Resident Evil 4, which I've talked about Resident Evil 4 so much. It's absolutely one of my favorite games of all time. I made a video on this channel or on Nintendo Enthusiast about, is Resident Evil 2 Remake the Resident Evil 4 sequel we've been dreaming for, at least what I've been dreaming for, and it looks like it might be. The same perspective, the same awesome Leon, except with a different voice actor, and that makes me a little salty, but it's okay because he's younger. It kind of makes a little sense, but his character model looks so good. Like, Leon, he's so iconic in this series, but I just freaking love his hairstyle, and I don't care what anybody says. It would look so corny in real life, because it actually did look corny in the live-action movie when they had Leon, but in a video game, it looks freaking awesome. Much like Resident Evil 7, this game is bringing back the horror to the series. It looks like Capcom is full-blown back into this. Resident Evil is a horror game, and they're done with the action stuff, at least it seems like for now. I have a feeling that they might announce a Resident Evil Revelations 3 before we even get Resident Evil 2 Remake. And I think that'll be the series that ends up going off and being more action-oriented, which is funny because the original Revelations started off more horror-based, and now it's like it turned into this new thing. But anyway, Resident Evil 2 Remake, I'm surprised that they're going all out with this game. Like, they revealed it the exact same way they did with Resident Evil 7 at Sony's conference during E3, and they're releasing it in January, which I believe Resident Evil 7 was also in January or February. And if they hit that date, that's just so exciting. It's a perfect time of the year. It's that gap where there isn't really much because all the big stuff just happened in the holiday season. And then we get something sweet right at the beginning of the year, and Resident Evil 2 Remake is going to be that. And my God, if I keep reiterating how excited I am for this game, I'm sorry. It's just I'm so excited. Resident Evil 4 and the Resident Evil series is one of my favorite things on this earth. And this, like, from all the gameplay I've seen, I'm showing it to you right now. It's perfect. It's slow pace. The bullets, they seem kind of limited. It's more like survival horror-like, even more so than Resident Evil 4, sort of like the beginning of RE4. All the characters we love are back. We got Leon, we got Claire, and we got my personal favorite, Ada, which we haven't really seen much of, but I'm assuming there's going to be a separate race of some sort. I'm not sure if there's going to be 3 campaigns, 2 campaigns, but if you know Capcom, you know they're always down for doing a bunch of different campaigns in one game, and I would love to play as Ada. I love playing as her in Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 6, and I would love to do that again in this RE2 Remake. We're sort of getting to the point where it's really strange how different all the character models are for each game, because the Resident Evil 7 character models don't look like the Resident Evil 2 character models. I know none of them are the same people, but just the graphics in general, like, they look really different. I know they're both on the same engine, the RE engine, but with Resident Evil 7, it looks like they went more on the route of a realistic look, which is why they said they changed Chris's look. And then with this RE2 Remake, it looks like they're making it more like RE6, which is more like, I don't know, I guess not realistic. I don't know. Anyway, I love the graphic style. The game is absolutely stunning. How the attention to detail is. I saw an IGN video showing what this game looks like in comparison to the original, and like, even though it's not fixed camera angles, so many of the environments are the exact same, just look way better, obviously, because it's 2018. And oh my God. In the crowd at E3, as soon as I saw that PS1, I was like, holy crap, Resident Evil 2 Remake, it's actually here. They haven't said a word about this game in so long. We've just heard other people talk about it, heard people who may have talked to the developers of them, but not actually them. They haven't said anything, and it was finally there. The second I saw the PS1, I was like, oh my God, Andrew, he was sitting right next to me. this is it. It's a Resident Evil 2 remake, and then you hear all that stuff going on, and then you hear the gunfire, and then you see the silhouette of Leon, and my God, a tear did not go down my face, but it could have because of how awesome it was. I was right, I think. This game looks like it's really similar to Resident Evil 4 in the sense that it's third person, it's slower paced. Obviously Resident Evil 4 changes more as you get into it. It starts to turn more into an action game, but that first few hours, they're like perfect in my opinion, which I don't mind it going into the action, but a lot of people really love the opening in the town, the slow pace, the limited bullets and stuff like that. That's what it looks like this is. Unfortunately, I didn't get to go hands-on with it. My buddy Andrew did, who you know from this channel. He waited in line for 3 hours while I was playing World War Z, and I didn't have to wait in line because I had an appointment. And he said it was amazing. He said that you can walk like slowly as you shoot, which is perfect. I don't want to be able to move too much like Resident Evil 6. And he said that the settings, the acting, the gameplay, it was all perfect. It was all exactly what we wanted. And I love how you can like shoot different spots of the zombies and they react differently, just like Resident Evil 4. I'm curious to see how the gun system is. I know they're using a safe system, just like the Resident Evil 2, like the original and Resident Evil 7. I love the safe system. I'm curious how the inventory system will be though. I'm really hoping it's something like Resident Evil 4 with like the case you get that you can pause the game and just like Tetris your items around, but I doubt they're doing that, but I would love if they did. I'm really wondering how the gun upgrade system will work, if there is one. Maybe there isn't, but there's a bunch of questions. But as of right now, this looks to be like the Resident Evil 4 successor that I've always wanted. Resident Evil 5 was sort of that, but then holy crap. Resident Evil 5 was sort of that, but they really like amped up in the action and there's like no like horror or scary moments at all. And while Resident Evil 5 was on this side of Resident Evil 4 on the action side, I feel like the Resident Evil 2 remake is going to be on this side where all the horror and all the survivalness is. And I just can't wait. I feel like I'm babbling, so I'll just talk to you guys later. If you want more Resident Evil videos, I will link a few at the end of this video. I've done a ton on this channel, a couple on Nintendo Enthusiast. And by the way, I won't be able to make videos as much on this channel as I want to. I'm going to try to hit one a week, which I know isn't as much as I used to do, but I'm gonna do as best as I can. There's a bunch of stuff happening at the company that I work for, Enthusiast Gaming. You might know this isn't just a YouTube channel, it's a company that owns this channel, and I just pretty much make content for it for them. But it's pretty much my channel, but don't tell them I said that. That's all I really got to say. I'm Brett Madlock. I will talk to you guys later.